and gentlemen, without any further ado, His Worship Mayor Normand Boucher.
Looking back at 2012 and looking into 2013. This week, Mayor Norm Boucher spoke to community members on the accomplishments made in Medicine Hat and what we can look forward to this year.
Well, I'm lucky that the Kiwanis Club and the Medicine Hat Chamber of Commerce invites me every year to present what did we do. It's actually a good news story, so that we did quite a bit on council this year. We fixed some of the things that were lagging behind as far as construction, water in the ground, things like that, the roads repair, upgrades. We're also moving forward on some of the other projects. Some of them will carry into 2013. So it was about partnership, about, for example, the propellers that will be going up through propellers to create electricity. It's about partnership with our senior advisory group that, we built an exercise room, if you want, but in the park outside, just outside the Viner Center. Those are the things that you really want to celebrate. But it's how you move the city ahead. So I know it may have been boring a little bit to some people because there's a lot of stuff that's happening in different parts of the city. But it's my chance to celebrate what we do as a city for the citizens.
Two things that stuck out in Boucher's mind from 2012 is the possibility of a partnership with WestJet and the progress with the new event center.
The event center, I think a lot of people focus on that because it's a big ticket item. But the reality is I think it's moving ahead, different approach. And really the committee has moved it. Alderman Kelly and his group has really moved this ahead. So we're in the final touch, and I think if it comes back with what's affordable come probably May, then I think it's going to be a go. And you got to remember that we have an arena that's over 40 years old, and it doesn't serve. It's served us for a lot of years, but it doesn't match the level that the league wants for hockey. But the Regional Event Center is a lot more than hockey. It's economic development, it's potential entertainment of all kinds in there, and also potential economic development for hotels, restaurants, whatever around it. So that's the way I see it. And that's really one of our goals, is make sure that economic development. Remember, I mentioned that as one of the 6 goals we've got.
He says the WestJet and Event Center projects will move forward along with an overpass on Dunmore Road.
We've had a series of accidents there, one after the other. It's been so before somebody gets killed. So I approached the province, but all the council's behind me on this one here. For safety reasons, this should be our priority number 1. So the province has finally said, okay, we're going to invest the money. Because the Trans-Canada Highway is really the responsibility of the province. So what we have to do, though, as a city, is make sure that the connections within the city, in and out of the Trans-Canada Highway through this overpass, will be adequate for the amount of traffic that's predicted. The project has been given out to South Rock Limited. It's a local company here to build it. I think the cost is about $18.5 million that the province will commit. We may have to put a little bit of money to make sure it fits. This is probably a project that will be about over a year to build. It's pretty slow. You got to build everything with cement. So there'll be some inconvenience to citizens and also people on Trans-Canada Highway a little bit, maybe detours, whatever, as they build it. But we lived through that on 13th Avenue. That was the same thing. So it's the right thing to do. Make sure it's safe. Make sure you keep traffic flowing. As you grow, you have to do that. So I think we're okay on that.
For Shaw TV, I'm Leanne Evans.